It's May 16th. Today's reading concludes the Psalms that were written by David and begins the Psalms that were written by his worship leaders, Heman, Ethan, and Asaph. As with so many of our readings, it's a challenge to focus in on only one item because there's so much content here. But verses 1 and 2 of chapter 144 stand out. David writes, "Blessed be Yahweh, my rock, who teaches my hands to war and my fingers to battle. My loving kindness, my fortress, my higher tower, my deliverer, my shield, and he in whom I take refuge. He subdues my people under me." We often like to think of David as the great writer and worshiper, which he was. But David rose to power because of his ability as a warrior. God used his victory over Goliath to elevate him into national prominence, and his victories as a general in King Saul's army to cement his popularity with the people of Israel. David was a very tough guy. He was battle-scarred. He was a warrior. And in his writings, we see that he hated evil and the actions of those who perpetrated evil. And likewise, David rejoiced in victories for God's people. David's skill as a warrior, his hatred of evil, and his passion for victory serve as a model for us. Today, our battle is not against people. On the contrary, we are to love people, all people. As believers in Jesus, ours is a spiritual battle. It's described in Ephesians 6. Even though our battle isn't against physical enemies, it's no less dangerous. It's just as dangerous because the consequences of victory and defeat are eternal. People's eternal destiny will be determined by the spiritual battles that rage around us, the battles that we are involved in. So whether you know it or not, whether you choose to acknowledge it, or whether you choose to participate, you are in a battle. The only question is, are you ready? Here's today's application. Have you ever seen yourself as a warrior? Most of us don't think of ourselves that way, but this is the reality of every believer in Jesus. You are a warrior, a fighter. As David did, let God train you for battle today. Meditate on Ephesians 6:10 through 20. Your destiny and the destiny of those around you will be impacted by how well you can fight. Now here's today's prayer.